So guys, what's my life like? Well, I'm a middle class guy. I obviously I never really knew anything about like my class or where I was at in terms of financial stability, but I'm middle class. So I know now, but haven't I known would have been a different story. I've always chased shit despite having come from money. I chased girls. I chased losing my V card. I think a lot of people that were brought into money probably wouldn't chase shit. I'm pretty sure they would just be like, I don't have to. I'm doing everything. But for me, I don't really know anything. Like I said, they didn't teach anything of that in school. So I don't know my financial place. Also, because I didn't know. I mean, I acted like pretty much like a well guy. I thought being with my friends was better than living a life where I have everything given to me. So eventually, I was with the wrong people, and shit happens. Ended up becoming a drug addict. Slowly became sober, and now I'm sober. But yeah, like I said, it's because I don't know my financial stability. So I was just kind of like didn't really give a fuck mentality. Um, you know, so basically I'm still working. I'm trying to wake up and hustle and make money. I think it's very important. I obviously come from money, but my parents still want me to pay something, so I'm not a spoiled brat. But at the end of the day, I think it's not. I mean, it's cool. I would say getting everything you want, having a secure home, roof. It's definitely nice, but it's not like I'm rich. So I'm not in the hills with my $3.5 million house, $10 million house. With the AC on all day, with hell of a yard, with a hell of a house, with everything going for it, my own turf and patio. I'm not living like that, but what I am living is now. What I would say I'm rich. I would say I'm rich because at the end of the day, middle class is like 100K a year, and that's far stretch. I think, I don't know, but I would say that's pretty good. But I would also say that, like I said, I'm not rich. I would just say I'm okay. I'm doing, like I said, I don't have to. Alright, here's the things. When you're middle class, you know, you're probably gonna have days where you get days off. So it's kind of like, okay, how would I explain it? Basically, I don't have to pay a lot of rent. Okay, I come from a family that makes money, so I probably only have to pay like $500 with my phone bill and the rent, and that's it. Obviously, having everything given to you, for me, for most part, I'm one of those guys that became sober. So I understood the hard way. I understood that for the most part, I had friends growing up everywhere. I had friends. And I think because of my ambition to get girls, I ended up getting a really hot girl, and I ended up doing some wild stuff with her. So that kind of put me at a milestone, at a stepping stone where I was really comfortable with my skin. I was really confident. I was basically at a top level. Not to say it was hard to get at that point, because, you know, I'm one of those guys that, I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't really know what I'm doing. I would say when I was young, like I said, I was just lost, you know. I would say if a girl threw herself at me, I would most likely not do anything. Why was it like this? I don't know. I just never really watched any porn in my teens, my 20s. I started to watch a little bit more porn when I was 21, and that's when I got laid. But thinking about all the opportunities, I would say because I was not a porn addict, I was really, really just not used to getting any chick. Like I had chicks come at me, but I don't know what to do. So, long story short, I would say, I don't know. I would say we live a life, and I just sometimes when you got everything gotten to you, you just kind of, when you lose your friends, when you lose everything, you kind of just end up being like, I'm gonna do drugs, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Eventually, you hit rock bottom, and that's when you stop. But I'm not rich, and if I was rich, I don't know. But like I said, at this point, you really gotta live life to the fullest. But I would say, eventually, when you're given everything, you reach a point where it's like, okay, I got everything given to me, but I'm not happy. Okay, you're not happy. What are you gonna do about it? It's just like, what makes me happy? Getting money makes me happy. Bam, go to work. Doing this makes you happy. Bam, do this. So you just gotta do what makes you happy. At the end of the day, But for those that don't have it easy life, I would say, it's just what you're brought up in this world with. If you come in here with people that love each other, most likely you're gonna come from money. You come from a broken place, most likely gonna go through shit. For me, I didn't really know what the fuck I was at. Like I said, I was just a brainless child. I didn't know anything about my financial stability, so I got into drugs.